or manga.
We'll split them between the 9 of us.
I do like that this one's like completely voice acted. The first one, the gotcha one, I don't believe was voice acted.
You have good instincts. I'm glad things went smoothly. Keep it up. But I hope your instincts won't pick up on anything unnecessary.
What?
Stop! Come take a look at this!
What are you fussing about? Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah.
Is it Alex Lee voicing him again? I'm not sure. I don't like know who the I don't know the voice actors by name from the anime, but they sound pretty similar, so I would assume so.
This smells like money.
Chino, I think we should be careful. What is this ominous feeling?
Go to the waypoint. You're pretty sure it's him? Yeah. Alright, so it said we're in a C rank gate. Oops. I am very low on health, though. We only got a D. For that fight or whatever that was. Alright, keep going forward. You been playing any more Overwatch lately, Potato? I played some last night after I finished Stranger Things. And I feel like the games didn't go too well. I played Pomp yesterday. You played a few games today? Nice. Mostly Stadium? I know you said last time that's kind of what you've been doing. You're trying to learn Cassidy, but the matchmaking is really fun. Yeah. Oh, we got like a boss here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking last night too, is that the matchmaking was even worse than normal.
I see it all.
Oops. No, I want my good sword. Oh, I might die here.
An opening. I need a break. I'll cut you in an instant. It's over.
Wow, I think both of our HPs hit 0 at the exact same time there. But it gave it to us, so we'll take it. Team formation. Something about you can form a different team. Oh, and here's a save stone. See, it gave us an S rank for that one. I don't know why my first one was a D. And now I've gotten 2 A's and an S since. What did we get for rewards? Skill runestone. Runestones capable of holding skills. While they hold no special power on their own, there is a special method to infuse one with a skill. Then 1100 gold. You tried for the jump scare again, potato. See, I don't know if there's a way for me to make it so it doesn't show up in chat. I don't think there is. So it'd have to be in like a moment, like I think your best way to get me would be in like a very like intense boss fight or something. Yeah, I could see it coming because I see it in chat. Also, hey Joey, you were trying as well. But yeah, before that boss fight, I was saying I definitely noticed that the matchmaking in Overwatch seems a little worse. And I think part of that reason is because it's like a holiday break for a lot of people. So there's a lot more people playing right now. Maybe people that haven't played in a long time and stuff like that. So they're might not be as good as they used to be or something. But I played a comp match last night with a person playing Vendetta, the new hero. And they kept diving in while like 1v5s while the rest of us were still in spawn. Why does the game randomly... Oh, there's a timer. We gotta move. You had a group earlier with a tracer that did 200 damage in a round. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Why am I moving so slowly too? Alright, so every section it resets. Okay. But yeah, I had a Vendetta that was diving in, which I know that's like Vendetta's thing, that they're supposed to dive, but not when your entire team is dead and in spawn still. I think I just have to fight here. Oh, there's a lot more coming. Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, I feel like that's even worse than a Rhine. I'd rather have a diving Rhine than a diving Vendetta at times. But after the comp match, I had told them, like, I was like, you know, maybe don't dive into 1v5s when both of your healers are dead. And then they were one of those people that sends a friend request because they still want to try to talk crap after the game. I have no help. Oops. So I accepted it. And they were just basically like, oh, both of you healers were so bad. You guys should have been able to, like, stay alive while I dove and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. And, he started saying some stuff that wasn't very appropriate. So I just said, all right, well, enjoy your suspension. Have a happy new year. And then I blocked him and reported. You get a lot of Doom going in and instantly melting. At least Ryan has a shield, yeah. And even Doom, like, tanks diving is bad, but at least they have more health, so they're more likely to survive. But when you're diving on Vendetta and you have like 150 or 200 HP, however much they have, and you're diving in when both your healers are still in spawn from dying, that's crazy. Your favorite thing to say to those people is have the life you deserve? Yeah. I've seen like TikToks of that, of like people working in like customer service and making like saying something like that, like, oh, when someone gets mad at them, they're like, okay, well, I hope you have the day you deserve, and then they get even more mad. I'm hoping because I'm a little bit of a higher level, I have more heals. I do not.
I see it all.
Well, I was able to avoid that.
Too slow. Time for a counterattack.
Right, we got 2 good dodges there.
I need a break.
We again are like 1 HP here. Nice. That's like 2 missions in a row we've won with like 1 HP. You like to call them low performing males. I mean, I try not to let someone else performing badly bother me. But sometimes it's just really annoying when someone's doing something that should be like basic knowledge not to do, especially when you see they're like level like 40 something on a character or something and they're still diving in 1v5s. It's like, how have you been playing this game for so long? Alright. Okay, good, it did regenerate my health. I was gonna say, I have no... Oops, no, don't step in the poison. I can't really get close to this thing. Oh, I got my...
Instant. It's over.
I was gonna say, is that an insta-kill? Alright, that was pretty good though. I got my ult in and then 2 evasions.
Time for a counterattack.
There's way too much poison on the field here. Where did it... I keep forgetting to lock on before I get into a fight like this. Alright, I want to move. He's gonna do something.
Weak point detected. I'll cut you in half. I'll cut you to pieces.
It feels better just to dodge than it does to block sometimes. I feel like the blocking doesn't work too well. Alright, he's almost dead. There we go. You try not to be salty, it's the matchmaking's fault mostly. Yeah, I feel that. When the Tracer did 200 damage, you just typed in the chat, and the Zen was doing quite well. The Zen who was doing quite well added you as a friend. He said don't say anything, his friend is already super triggered. I think they were having a bad game, but I had a good chat with the Zen. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Sometimes people can just be having bad games, but still, like,
I have no idea why I thought of it. But I'm certain that my
I don't know.
instincts were never wrong, and I'd had a bad feeling the whole time.
When you're like level 40 or something, and
A lot of time's passed, but I haven't seen a single decent
you're doing
beast.
things that
So far,
you
I've
should
just
know
seen
better.
corpses and dying beasts.
Sometimes it's hard for me to ignore it, and I feel like I need to point it out.
Why would a gate open if there's no boss? We have no choice but to keep moving.
See, I don't know what's determining these rank scales, because my first fight I did of the entire game, it gave me a D. But then every fight since has been an A or an S, and I feel like I've been struggling with some of these, so. We got more hunt coins, and then an artifact enhancement chip. Material required for enhancing an artifact. A basic component can be used for enhancing artifacts. Okay. Can't use any of that stuff yet, though. A lot of stuff requires level 2 or 3. Our potions have been replenished. But yeah. I find like a lot of people don't talk on mic anymore either in game. I think we talked about that the other day. I used to not, but now I talk more.
Most likely. It must be a pretty big guy.
I did have a game the other day
You don't have to worry. We'll take care of
where
it.
I joined, and at the very beginning of the game, I was on Kiriko, and there was someone on Doom, and someone on Doom, they didn't say anything like offensive, but they were just like, hey Kiriko, how does it feel to be the only person not in our party? Or something like that, because I guess it was a 4-stack. And I just didn't respond. And then we still ended up winning. And they never said anything bad after it. But it was just kind of weird that they were like, how does it feel being the only person not in the party? I'm just like, okay. As long as we win, I feel okay. Then I had a game, I think it was last night too. I was on Anna for the first half of the match, and I felt like I did really well. Like, my stats were pretty good. And I had more healing and more damage than the other support. Then the other support randomly just took Anna to start the next round. So I was just like, okay, I guess I'll play Kiriko then. But I thought that was really weird for them just to randomly take the character. Alright, this fighter doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was their way of like trying to say I wasn't doing good enough, or maybe they thought they weren't doing good enough, so they wanted to switch to something else. But I just, yeah, it was just kind of weird and a little rude. But I didn't say anything. I just swapped characters and was just like, okay.
It's no use.
That boss was easier than some of the other bosses. But yeah, I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I own a few, but this is definitely what reminds me of. This reminds me of kind of like Monster Hunter. And see, I feel like we just went through that boss like super quick, and then this time I only got an A. And we got another Spirit Breath. We already had one of those, and 1,100 coins.
Wait, Q1, bring the light over this way.
But yeah, it must be kind of late for you guys over there. I think you're like 5 hours ahead of me.
Oh my god. It's the boss's lair.